Alright, so I think we can all agree that social media is a pretty big issue right now in society, and it's not really doing anyone really any good, especially in the long term. And when I think the easy part about quitting social media is the scrolling and the feeds and the videos and stuff. That seems to be the easy part for people to stop engaging with. But when I ask someone, why haven't you quit yet? Why haven't you deleted Instagram or something like that? And they'll say, I use it. It's kind of my main way of keeping in touch with friends or family who are far away. And to me, it just seems kind of stupid, because if you truly, if you're truly friends with someone, or if you're truly close with someone, you should have their actual phone number, and you should be calling them, texting them, having, face-to-face interactions where you don't need social media. I feel like it's a really lame excuse to say that's why you're still using social media, which is like, one of the worst things you can engage in. But then they also say, oh, I want to see what they're doing, I want to see pictures of their vacation and stuff like that. But they can also just send you they can send you pictures. You can ask them, you can call them, what are you up to? They can tell you. Nothing has to be shown to you all the time. And social media is more like when they post something, it's like a human to audience connection. But if you're actually talking to the person, it's really a human to human interaction. And another thing I wanted to get into regarding social media is the human interaction standpoint from that is the fact that, most of the interactions that you have on social media, I mean, to me, the best example of this would be like Snapchat, where they're just these mindless, like, quick photos that don't really mean anything. And yeah, you could think it's funny, but like in the moment, but it really is kind of sad how social media really dumbed down human interaction, and you're not really having any deep conversations. It's just a quick, mindless conversation between the two. And that kind of brings it to another thing, where if you get just the numbers of people you're truly connected with and people you truly want to talk to, it kind of brushes away the other people who, you might have like followed or added on whatever social media, and you converse with them, but it's really not deep. It's just these quick kind of mindless things that you guys are social media kind of like ties you into it. They make you want to keep responding. Like there's a pressure to, because like, oh, it says like seen or something, like they've seen it and they want you to respond. It builds this kind of pressure. And I think if you just get those people out of the way who you don't really care to talk to, then it just makes your life a lot better. And I think the person on the other end also, they won't really care. If you stop messaging them, they'll be like, oh, there'll be a big weight taken off their shoulders. And I think that's just the main big step, is to just get who you want to talk to and get the real phone number, because if you truly want to talk to them, you will text them and you will call them, and you can not push away, but you don't have to talk to a bunch of other people on social media who you really don't want to talk to, because that's kind of social media. It kind of just groups a bunch of people together, and it pressures you, it gives you notifications and stuff like that to talk to people, and then it just becomes this kind of like, ugh, I don't really want to talk to them. It's just this quick kind of mindless interaction that just isn't really human. And I deleted like all social medias about 4 weeks ago, and really the biggest thing that kind of happened to me was the notifications I was getting on my phone, because normally with social media you get a lot of notifications. Oh, they posted this, you want to like it, you want to see, they DM'd you, something like that, right? And when you delete it, all the notifications that you get, I deleted all the apps that can really give you notifications, YouTube, Instagram, stuff like that. And I kind of noticed every time I got a notification on my phone, it was most likely like a text or a call, something like meaningful. And I think that was really where my brain kind of changed. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of like changing me. It's not, because normally when you get a notification, it's like, it kind of almost seems like a task or something, to me at least. It's like, oh, I don't really want to like, do I have to look at this post, or it's kind of just the platform's kind of drawing me in again. But when you get a real text, it just kind of makes it seem more like that person really wants to communicate with you, and it makes your notifications seem a bit more, what's the word? I don't know, it just feels more whole and real. And I think, I mean, it'll be kind of a shorter video today, and I'm not really the best at saying what I want to say, because I forget all the words and stuff that I want to say, and I kind of just lose my train of thought. So, but that's kind of what I wanted to get across. It's just social media is easy to replace, especially if you know who you want to stay in contact with. And I guess the second part, which I never really touched on, which was the fact of like the scrolling and stuff like that. I mean, I already said it is pretty easy to get away from that, because that's kind of what kept me mostly drawn in social media, was the scrolling and stuff like that. But it's really easy to get away from that, and you'll kind of realize how much better your life gets without that, because you waste so much time scrolling and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, social media is just, I mean, I get that everyone has it and you might feel left out, but I promise if you just stay in touch, like truly in touch with the people you want to stay in touch with, and just, you know, kind of leave everybody else in the dust, not in a bad way, but just kind of leave them on there. They're really not, I don't think they're really going to care. If they didn't enjoy, you know, communicating with you that much, they're not going to be like, oh, where'd you go? Do you stop talking to me? I think they'll be relieved. You'll be relieved. There's no more pressure on your shoulders, no notifications, no dopamine grabbing things that kind of keep you hooked in. And, you know, maybe try deleting one app every 3 days, kind of gradually get into it. I mean, I deleted all of them at once, and it seemed to work for me. But you could do it however you want. Just, you know, get to a point where it's all out of your system, and you're just gonna feel so much better. I mean, my brain just feels so much clearer. My thoughts feel clearer. I just feel like I'm just smarter. I'm operating better socially, and, you know, at work, my brain is just working a lot faster, and I'm just enjoying life, not seeing, you know, other people like achieving and doing stuff that maybe I want to be doing. Doesn't make me feel bad or anything, and I think it's the best step, one of the best steps you can take to improving your well-being. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I could improve anything, and thanks for watching. I'll see you. I'm not sure when I'll upload another video, but I'll see you then. Thanks.